When working on recall, we want to teach our dog that coming to us means really good things are happening. So we need to build reinforcement history with that cue. This cue is something that you continuously build reinforcement history with throughout your dog's life. We want to make sure that we are paying them for coming to us. A lot of times we recall our dog back to us from things that they find really, really reinforcing or rewarding. So when we're asking them to step away from something that they really like doing and come over to us, we need to make sure that we are paying them and rewarding them. So we start off by working with recall by simply working on some classical conditioning. So teaching them that this cue means really good things are going to happen, kind of like how we load our reward marker. And anytime I am working on recall, I use really, really high value treats. So in this video, I used chicken, actual chicken. And when you guys are working on this, we always start off kind of in the home, no distractions. And so this week, you guys are going to work on loading this recall cue. We want Red to know that really good things happen when we say this cue. And then you can start adding in some movement to the cue, but first we just want to teach him, when I say this cue, it's a party and you are going to get rewarded. In this video, I am simply saying come and then treating, come and then treating. And that's something that you guys can do at home with really, really high value treats. Eventually you can start adding in movement, but we're gonna start with just the classical conditioning of letting him know that this cue means good things are gonna happen. I also don't want you to use your recall cue if you know Red isn't gonna come. So if you haven't built really good reinforcement history with that recall cue and you are in a really distracting environment and maybe Red caught a sniff of something and you know that the chances of him coming to you are pretty slim, then don't use that recall cue. So right now we want to use that recall cue only when we know Red's going to come to us. So we're starting off easy and we're starting on the basics of just building reinforcement history with the cue. Then we add in movement. So this is going to be something that we are going to build on weekly. So these last couple clips here, I'm adding in some movement. So I'm taking a step back. As I'm taking a step back, I'm saying my recall cue, and then I am marking the second that he comes to my side and then treating. And just repeating that over and over. So you can start by adding in a little bit of movement by taking one step and then increase to maybe 2 steps.